All right, guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training with a long view. The reason we're doing that this morning is because I'm going to start doing what's called capping with Benzo. And I haven't done it up to this point because Benzo's very independent, basically been doing what he wants to do with the family, and he's the epitome, genetically wise, that I can sense anyway. I haven't seen his papers, but I know he's got them. That he's the epitome for what a good Malinois is supposed to be. And if he would have been molded and shaped from when he was a puppy, his mental attitude would be in a total different place. Can I get him back to that place? Maybe never, because the dog has already got a relationship with his family. He's going to want to go right back into that same whole nature when he comes home. So it's important that we keep him bottled down, kennel, that kind of thing. And then the only time he comes out is when he's working with the owner, and them have to set up a whole new structure and stay diligent to it, and then they'll do great with him. But most people don't. I'm going to be honest with you. That's not the normal case. The normal case is he goes home and people hear you saying it and they say, yeah, 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 and they don't live it. All right? They don't live it because they're not a professional dog trainer. This isn't their passion in life. Couché. Good. So because of that, they're going to always have some kind of falling off in regards to that. Then you get people that get a Malinois and they see a lot of different things. They realize what they've got to get into it if they're going to have a dog like this to work to the levels that we're trying to get the dogs to work to. Get online, type in ring sport, type in French ring or IGP or any of these type of sports, and you see people out there doing very good with their dogs. Those are the people that decided to have a lifestyle that revolves around the dog and really get the most out of it. Most people, this family is a good example of that. They have family, they have kids, they have a lifestyle. He's a trucker, so he's on the road a lot. The wife's seems like a very good lady. She's raising the kids, get them to school, deal with everything that's going on in that regards, and she's developing her children. How much is she going to put into this? It's hard to say, you know. So all you can do is try your best. And then I always hope for that customer that's going to give me what I need to go farther with their animal. They don't. They usually get into sports, so they fall in with sport trainers and get out to a club, do a lot of, and then they grow a little bit. But, couché, good. All right, so he's working pretty good now. Asi, good. Couché, nope, good. And his, nope, couché. Good. And his head's balanced a lot more and what I expect a dog. See? Good. Foos. Ah, Foos, listen to me. Opier. Good. He's French. He's not German. He's French. Couché. Good. Nope. Nope. I just robbed him of food because he didn't go down fast enough. Good. Benzo. Couché. Good. There you go. Good boy. Good. And as long as I keep it up, it'll go. Those are behaviors that'll slide if you don't keep asking of him to do it fast and keep having that accent point that you put into the training. So you got to come back to it all the time and keep it up. Otherwise, it's going to fade. It's just a natural thing. I see. Good. So what I want to do is capping today. Now, what is capping? Capping is pretty much just taking energy that's all spiraled up and then taking it and bottling it up with some kind of behavior you're asking for, a sit, a down, whatever it is. Once he gives it to you, then you release him right back into the toy again. And what you're doing is the dog's drive states are what it's all about. The dog's hyped up. He's happy. He's going after that ball. Think about where his emotional states of mind when he does that. If you don't have something to control that dog and put him back into another behavior and ask him to give you a behavior and then release it, think of it like energy. And I take a bottle of Coke and I start shaking it up. I've got thumb on the end. And all of a sudden I release it. Well, that's what capping is. You've capped it, and now it's all pinned up, and then you're going to have it. You're going to release the thumb, and you're going to put that behavior into something, right? So that's kind of what we're doing. Let's show it to you so you can see it. And this is the rudimentary, just starting of teaching him to cap. Good. Benzo, nope, good. One of the things you got to have is impulse control. He's already got the rules pretty wide. Very smart. Out, no. Good, good. Yep, come in. Good boy, good. Yeah, yeah, go. He's also very receptive to voice tone and body language. It's good. Good. Benzo, yep. This will be a very good dog if they put the work into it. They just got to put the work in. So right now I want to concentrate on this because of the fact that it's what you need to take an emotional drive state that's very high and then put it somewhere. Out, out. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Good. Yeah, good boy. And we're just getting started with this. So you're starting to see it come together. Good. Benzo, out, out. Yes, good boy, good. Yeah, good boy, good. Yeah, good boy, good boy. Now, important part is one dies. It's no longer any fun. I'm just keeping it firm. And then as soon as he figures it out, comes in the second one right away. I've got to have the second one be live and good boy, good. Give him what he wants. He wants to fight. Good. Good boy. Good. Benzo, out. Seats. I see. Good. Couche. Good. Asking for nope. Nope. Couche. Good. Get it. Okay? And then put it somewhere. So we're starting with the down. Good boy. Good. Benzo, out. Yes. Good boy. Good. There you go. Good boy. Good. This takes practice and a lot of time to make sure you don't get bit. When you're a beginner and you're a layman, amateur, whatever you want to say, out. This can get dangerous because he'll nail you in the hands. Out. Yes, good boy. Good. Oh, I'm sorry, Benzo. I didn't need to be stepping on the leash on that one. Good. There you go. Good boy. Good. Good boy, Benzo. Good. He says, I like to fight. Good. Benzo, out. Out. Yes. Good boy. Good. Yes. Good boy. Good. Next one's going to be capping. Good. Good. Benzo, out. Out. Asi. Couche. Nope. Get it. We're showing him that when he gives us the behavior, he gets to release into his ball. Good. Good. With a high drive dog like this, gets kind of dangerous sometimes. He's not even really that bad. I got another one in. The dog's Psycho. Out. Another little Mallee. Out. Good. Asi. Good. Yes, good boy. Okay, so I want to emphasize the impulse control part of it. Benzo, out. Good. Asi. No. Good. Nope. Good. Put my foot on the leash, anticipating he's going to blow it. He's going to correct himself. Out. Nope. Good boy. Good. Benzo. Good. Benzo. Yes. Good boy. Good. There you go. Good. Telling him when he can, when he can't. And I'll start a whole process like this and get him to be better and better at it until he takes his emotional states of mind from one place to another and can do it smoothly. And transition. Out. Good. Done. Nope. Done. Good. These patterns, that done process. Good. Done. Good. And then taking his head to a different place. The more you transition and take his emotional states of mind to different locations, the better he's going to get at transitioning into these places that you want his drive state, right? If he was up hiked all the time and going after you, it gets dangerous. You got to make sure you teach the dog to cap. And so that's what we're doing. And it's deeper than most people think. Most people think it's just a behavior you're asking the dog to do, and then you release him into the toy. Well, it's a lot deeper. Where's the dog's emotional states in these drive states? Take your brain to a different place and think about it. And after a while with practice, this dog gets used to taking his brain, yes, from one location to another as far as an emotional states of mind in his drive. If you don't have that, you're looking at a dangerous situation. A lot of you guys saw Arrow when he first came over. I was doing it with Arrow because Arrow was such a Tasmanian devil, it wasn't even funny. Couche, and I could get hurt and go to the hospital with him. So it's important. Now this dog just has never had any development in the right way to what he needs. And that's not all bad. If we can get the customers off the couch and get them motivated to put the work in, it's not all bad. Why? Because there's a lot of trainers go to Germany. They've got some of these high drive German Shepherds. Some people don't even touch them for a whole year. They leave them in the kennel, they bring them out, then they start working them. So there's some credibility in regards to doing that. He's 18 months old. I see. Good. We're going to start working on it now. But again, everything's about where the customer's head's at. When I take them back and I try to get them off the couch and I get them motivated, or hopefully try to get motivated into it, right? That's our problem. Most people are lazy nowadays. And I'm not saying that to the owners. I'm not saying you're lazy or any of that. I'm just trying to get you to understand from my perspective. The dog is easy. It's getting you off the couch and getting you motivated to work with the animal that's the hardest part. On the human side, I always have a problem with compared to the dogs. The dogs and me are fine. Couche. Good. But I can't force you to get off the couch, right? Good. You're either going to want it or you're not going to want it. I'm here for you if you do want it, right? You want to learn, you want to grow, you want to get into this and go to a higher level with your animal, it takes work, right? Couche. Good. Asi. Good. Up, yeah. Good. There you go. Good boy. Good. There you go. Up, yeah. Good. Up, yeah. I want his head up, so I'm using the bait to lure him up. Yes. And get his head up. I don't really think I need the prancy, and I probably wouldn't be able to get out of an older dog like this. Right? It comes from that exuberance of youth. Catch that energy when the dog's a puppy and get it imprinted, and when he starts to figure out what you want, they'll give it to you real easy. A lot harder to do it with an older dog. Good. Couche. Good. Good. Bleib, or stay. Pas bouger is the right command. It's French, right? I just said all 3 different commands and none of them were French. All right, so he's doing better. I'm going to move this up here and we're going to do some work on the table and the bowls. I still got to get him stepping around in a circle. Enough rudimentary behavior set in that we have it as a baseboard for the customer to use, and then get them challenged to keep it up and to grow with their dog. What generally happens, if you think about it, with me, good, come on, up, couche, good, is I expect an awful lot of the animal, and I'm reaching for a crescendo. I'm reaching for a peak of what I'd produce within that 30-day period of time. The dog's behavior is going to be here. He's going to go back home, and now I got to catch the owner, get them to start getting motivated, get off the couch and learn. What happens is the dog's behavior starts to drop, and now we meet in the middle, and hopefully we grow together, the owner and the dog, right? So that's what we're after. We know that the behavior is going to backslide because they're not me. They're not as structured and set. They're not a professional. Can they get all this out of the dog? Yes, all they got to do is want it. They've got a very good dog, by the way. To the owner, realize that. This dog has got everything you need to go as far as you want to with him. It's just going to take work. Good. And keeping it up, right? Yep. Good, there you go. Up, yeah. Nope, up, yeah. Yes, good boy, good. That was good, that was good. Good boy. Benzo. So overall, I like the dog, and I wish he didn't miss that early development period. Remember, when you have a dog, he comes home at 8 weeks of age, you should be working that dog with luring and a lot of things towards what you want in the dog overall, especially if you're going to get into something with the animal. Why are you getting a Malinois? You get a Malinois that's leaving in the backyard and you think he's going to work on his own without being developed? Nope, he's going to be a Tasmanian devil just like him. Digging the backyard up, going crazy, having neurotic behaviors, and not having a clue what you could have had if you would have molded and shaped it. We can take it and go somewhere with it now, but it's just going to take work. Good. Hope yay. And we got a young man at home, 9-year-old, that they're going to start letting work the dog. There's going to be a lot of dog for him to do, but we'll get the best we can out of him, and hopefully we'll get dad or mom off the couch to learn and grow. And if they want to go someplace with this dog, there's nothing we can't do with him. You want personal protection? You want, the dog's doing it instinctively now. He's in the back of that truck going off on people right away, and it's just a testament to his genetics. Yep, that's what I like in the dog. I see a lot of genetic predisposition of what this dog could be if he would have been molded and shaped as a puppy, and or if we can get the customer to really put the work into it. Remember what I always say, you're not, when you're having me build the house, I'm doing things in 30-day increments, and I can only do so much in that time period. It takes me about 2.5 years with the dog coming back and forth to me over that 2.5-year period of time. 30 days here, the customer grows, and another one, and keep doing it. Probably about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 times. Oh, yeah. Good. Good. Come on. Good, good. Let's go. Come on. Good, good. That's our boy. Yes. Good boy. That was good. That was good. Good boy. Yes. Good. Benzo. Yep. Place. Yes. Good boy. Good. No, place. Good boy. Good. Yeah. Place. Oh, good boy. That's good. That's good. You ready? Are you ready? Ready? Trying to get that pump up word really. So his emotional states of mind go to there, right? Think about it. It's what you're doing and what you're creating with your voice tone and body language and attitude. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Yep. Place. Good boy. Good. There you go. All right. Let's see if I can keep that going. Come on. Nope. Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. Not going to be easy. Nope. And little things, tricks. He doesn't give me what I want. He wants to be stupid. I'm going to put him away. Yes. And he'll learn real quick. If I want to get out here and stay out here, I got to do what Dad wants me to, huh? Yeah. Now we want to go the other way. Good. Ready, ready? Good. Nope. Come on. He anticipated the jump off. He was going to jump to the other way because I just did it. Remember, powers of 2s and 3s. We do something once. We don't do it just once. We do it 2 and 3 times. And then you have anticipation. And that's a double-edged sword. And it's what we want. Really, it tells us, remember the rule. Anticipation is the first sign of learning. Good, good. Yes, good boy. Good. Yes, good boy. Good. Yes, good boy, good, there you go. Good boy. Now we'll keep this up nice and slow and methodical and put this stepping into it. I want to be able to get him doing it pretty good by the time we're done. He's got, nope. Yes, good boy. Yep, come on. Good boy, one more time, come on, one more, nope, nope. Good, good, there you go, good, good, come on. Good, good, yes. Good boy, that was good, that was good. All right, we're done. And I brushed him out the other day. I got to do it again and keep doing it until he gets used to being handled. He's going to go to the groomer here pretty quick and see if he acts like an idiot or if he's got some attitude in him. I'll put a muzzle on him for that, I think. Yep, come on. And I'm feeding him. Oh, I forgot to feed you this morning. I'm trying to up his food twice a day. Light meal in the morning and a regular one at night. Get some of this Gussie gut in him. It's expensive as hell, but it's good stuff. It's gut health, right? It's called Gussie's Gut. And it is definitely a good product. It just is a little pricey, that's all. If you only have one dog, it'd be great. But I've got a whole kennel of dogs, and I start wanting to do things like this guy's getting a little thin. Not bad, but just enough that I want to see a little less. I want to see a little bit more weight crochet. And more importantly, when you do things, you give him more food and you're trying to get more weight on him. If you put it into exercise and really start sprinting this dog with balls or whatever you can do, that food is going to go into his muscle and body tone and structure. It's going to go somewhere when you're feeding it, right? Don't just feed it and get the dog fat and put it in his stomach and let it be lazy laying around the house. Put it to use. Get out there and start throwing that ball. Make sure that energy, that food content that you're giving him is going to go into muscle, structure of the dog, everything to get the dog to be a lot more physically fit. There's methods to the madness. Good. Good boy, Benzo. Good, there you go, Benzo, good. All right, we're done, guys, but that's a little demo of some of the stuff I'm working on with Benzo so you can kind of see it and then hear me chatter and then try to put it together, all right? Good boy. Good. Benzo? Yep. Yes, good boy, good. Are you ready? This is going to be it. We're going to get one more out of you. I want to go backwards instead of, this one's easier for him, putting him into my side, right? Because he's bending that way and he's got me as a positive when he comes into it. This one's the one that he doesn't do as well. Nope, come on, come on, good, good, come on, nope. And I've got to get him to a point where he really starts doing it with my hand. Hey, you, place, good, good, yeah, you ready? Ready, nope. Good, good, there you go, good, good, yes, good boy. And then use that good duration marker so that starts to sink in a little bit more and more of his understanding of the duration marker. These are little spots that I'm actually, not just the behavior, it's where's the dog's head and what am I trying to give the concepts to the dog that he starts to understand. And we're still getting no, good, and yes, right? Good boy. Bruno, good boy, Benzo. Yep, good boy. All right, Benzo, come here. We're done. You come on up here. Hop, couche. Good, Pablo. All right, talk to you guys later. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and Benzo. Benzo. Good boy, good. Watch this. Benzo. Yep. Good boy. Yay, good boy. Good, there you go. Good boy. All right, you're done. You're done. Good boy. And have more ball action and some other stuff. He's going to start growing the dog from where he's at now. You'll see it coming together. Talk to you later. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and Benzo.